Nusa Penida is one of the most famous islands in Indonesia. Even if you don't think you've heard of it, you probably have. It is where this beach is. And that is where we're exploring today. We're taking a day trip from Bali to Nusa Penida, which is about a 30-minute ferry ride away. That is one of the most popular ways to tour Nusa Penida. We're going to be going snorkeling in 4 of the beautiful bays here, as well as seeing Kelingking beach. And we're super excited to start exploring this beautiful island. If you like travel content like this, and if you want to see more of us as we travel Asia and head off to Europe, make sure you subscribe. It really does help us out, and your support really means a lot to us. So come with us to explore Nusa Penida.
So we got out of our car and we're waiting for the fast boat across. Our man is buying us tickets right now. It's crazy down here. It's clearly the tourist rush for the boat to Nusa Penida, so it's a bit wild.
It's very chaotic.
It's always really nice when you book these tours because you have the local guide coming with you and they will deal with everything and get your tickets. So we're very lucky. We got up early enough today that we saw the sunrise. Just a little bit. It was already risen, but it was still a little pink. It was really nice. We never see the sunrise, except for the past like 4 days when we did that super tour. Anyways, it's nice to be on tours where people just tell you where to go and when to go. We have our little badges. We're just following the leader. Are you excited, Tanya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Look at that view.
Actually, when they put the camera out over, I just don't trust her at all.
So now that we've made it to Nusa Penida, the first stop on our tour is snorkeling. We're going to 4 places. I'm not entirely sure which ones they are, but I'm pretty sure they're Angel's Bilbong, Crystal Bay, and Manta Bay. I don't know what the 4th one is. Not 100% sure. We'll figure it out as we go. But I know for a fact we are hopefully going to see the manta rays. We are going to the Manta Bay. So I'm super excited. We honestly haven't done that much good snorkeling since we've been in Asia. So I hope we get to see some turtles, maybe some cool fish. The process with the guide was super easy. So honestly, I'd highly recommend if you're coming here to book your tour leaving from Bali, because once you get off the ferry here, it's really chaotic. We've had such an easy time so far, so I'd highly recommend. I'm super excited to start snorkeling.
So we're waiting to go snorkeling. We're very excited because we're going to see manta rays, even though Carson's been very negative about it, but we're going to see them and we're going to kiss them and give them little hugs. Hopefully we'll see some turtles. I don't really know if that's going to happen, but I hope so. What else? Fish, probably. And yeah, we're very excited to also be, it was much less chaotic after we got it. Well, getting off the boat was a little chaotic, but now it's better, so. And we found a dog friend. Oh, he left. Oh, just kidding. Oh, he's over there.
He's back there soon.
Tanya, any comments? No.
I agree with what Taylor said.
What about you, Kristen? Any comments?
I think it's gonna be good. I think we go to 4 different places, so odds seeing cool things are very high. Still not sure what to expect. The boat situation, we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
This is quite the ramshackle hut we're in. It's kind of funny. are heading to the famous Kelingking Viewpoint here in Nusa Penida, the most beautiful view in Nusa Penida, maybe in the whole world even. And we're just walking up now. It's very exciting. Hannah's been waiting for this forever.
I'm so excited. I've been building it up in my head. I really hope it lives up to it. I'm trying to keep my expectations low, but I've been waiting for this honestly for the whole trip. This is one of the most iconic Asia pictures that you see. Like when you think of Asia, typically it's like this, Halong Bay, that sort of thing. I'm so excited to see this. Claire. That's not what I was expecting. I don't know why I was expecting this like serene, natural jungle. It's very beautiful, but I'm a little put off by the crowds. I don't know what's happening to me. I always get like this.
Hannah's being negative for no reason. This is awesome. It's a super good view, and I love it.
I'm cutting that part from the vlog. I was just originally, upon first sight, I didn't expect it to be right here amidst the cement and the people. I thought it was this pristine, natural jungle. Like we were gonna
Hannah's
walk
never
through.
been in Asia before, so she wouldn't know.
I just got a little, I was momentarily, and now I'm better, okay? Just a lot of people here, and I wasn't expecting it at first. This is beautiful. This is probably this is I think my most beautiful spot I've seen. Kristen's is Haijiang, mine is this. So you can keep going down these stairs to the beach. Everyone we've passed has said to not go. It's too hard. And I read that online, so I was prepared. We only came down about halfway to get some really nice pictures where there's way less people. But man, I do not envy them at all. It's a hard hike. I wanted one last look. I didn't want to leave.
That was another classic Indonesia where it's amazing. So beautiful, like just blows you away, but so physically exhausting. Like everything here is so challenging, but it's worth the reward every time. It blows you away, but it's so like such big hikes and walks.
Getting to that viewpoint isn't hard. Like you just walk down this road. But if you want to go down to have genuinely the entire beach to yourself, clearest water, the perfect viewpoint that completely, it's like the epitome of Asia landscape, you're gonna die. It's a hard hike. But is it worth it? If we had more time, I totally would have done it. And I was just telling Kristen I'm feeling pretty cocky after our big Bromo E-Gen tour. You should watch that vlog if you haven't already. I think we could have done it easy peasy.
Could have done it, but didn't have enough time. Would have been really cool. But the view was amazing. Exceeded my expectations.
So we are back at the port, and we didn't go to our last 2 stops. I don't know why we paid to go to 3 stops. He took us to Kelingking Beach, and now we're back at the port. We didn't go to Broken Beach, which I'm actually really upset about. So I was really looking forward to doing it. I think it's getting late in the day. I don't know what happened.
I don't know either. Like we booked this package with those 3 stops, and we just went to 1.
So, I mean, it's not worth arguing. Like I said, it's like 3:30 already, and everyone's getting kind of tired anyways, so whatever. I mean, he drove us all the way back to the port, so there's not much arguing that can be done.
I think that's what it is. Like, I think you really only get to do snorkeling in that, and we just kind of got oversold. Because
Yeah.
I don't think, it doesn't seem like anyone does those 3, but I don't know. I'm upset, but whatever.
Okay, it was still beautiful. We can't let it taint the experience, but it kind of does. We're about to catch the ferry. I honestly got a little boat sick when we were snorkeling, which is weird because I never get seasick, ever. But there was this poor man. I felt so bad for him. He was throwing up at the first stop, and then we made 3 more snorkeling stops, and then he threw up when we got back as well. So just right off the bat, he wasn't having it. The water was pretty choppy. A lot of people felt sick. I sat out from the 3rd stop because I wasn't feeling very good. So hopefully this ferry ride back goes well. I'm a little nervous about it. Like I said, the water right now actually looks okay. It was super, super choppy before. So we'll see. Everyone has cold drinks waiting back for me while I film this outro. We're super thirsty and hot. I'm excited to get back and swim in our pool and order in some food for dinner. So I will show you some clips of us getting home now, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.
Just waiting for the boat. Energy levels are low. Got a long journey back home. The chaos of the boat. The long drive. It was very fun. Everyone had a good time, but we're excited to get home and relax. Taylor's organized a mad rush to get to the front of the boat here, and it's working. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't fuck around.
So we might get in the front and get off first, which is the goal. Exiting was chaos last time, so you know, this is a smart move. We made it. We're literally the first people on the entire boat down here, so that's a big win. See if I can get some on film here.
That was a good one.
Feels like we're on the Wet n Wild ride at an amusement park. We were all just getting soaked and screaming back here, so we had to close the door. We had to close the door up there because we were getting soaked. Taylor's just getting soaked out the window.
I'm getting very Wait.
The people at the front are panicking hard, and the guys had to come and talk them off the ledge and say it's all okay, don't worry. It's quite funny. Like the panic just arose out of nowhere, and it's just a regular speedboat. Like nothing is happening. Look at this guy. These two guys here that are walking past just had to come talk this guy off the ledge of a panic attack up in front because the waves are big. And they're literally just standing here calming everyone down by talking. But like honestly, this is just an average boat ride for me. It's not even that bad.
Everyone is grabbing life jackets now.
Someone was nervous and grabbed one, and now everyone is panicking for no reason. We're just on a boat. Like, this is normal.
This is on my phone, so there's no stabilization. You can see how bumpy it is. It's quite bumpy.
It's not really crazy though. Like for a boat, I've been on much worse. Okay, we survived the craziest boat ride of all time.
It was absolutely incredible.
Boat and a show.
There was a show. When we stop walking, I'll do a recap.
Oh look, it's this guy.
So we just had the best boat ride of maybe my entire life. It started out totally fine. We were really close to the front, and then it started getting super bumpy because there were big waves. And at first everyone was like having a good time, doing the like roller coaster screams. And then all of a sudden it took a turn and it started getting even more intense. And then all of a sudden someone grabbed a life jacket and pulled it down out of the top. And then a bunch of people are just grabbing life jackets and putting them on. And then the guy at the very front opened the door and yelled up to the captain and said, "Slow down." Just passed. He said, "Slow down." And then he like slammed the door shut, and I think he smacked someone's arm because we saw someone bleeding later. And everyone was like chattering and yelling, and we were just dying laughing because it was like, it's about, this is what happens. And everyone was just panicking, like life jacket, screaming. And then the staff members had to come down and like talk these people off the ledge when they were basically telling them to tell the captain to slow down. And the staff members were like, this is just what happens. Like, and they were having basically a full-on argument with the staff members. And then I can't remember if it was Hannah or Carson said, the staff members probably going, can you not pull any more life jackets down? I have to put those away and I would like to go home. And then when we got off the boat, there was a guy bleeding who I think maybe got hit by the door. I think that's what happened. And he was like yelling at the staff members, being like, you have staff members going up and down, and then this happens, and blah, 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 blah. And he was all mad, like bleeding everywhere. It was utter chaos, and it was so entertaining. But we made it, so the boat didn't capsize, and we didn't have to throw anyone aboard, and no one needed a life jacket, so.
So update, we found the guy. He's the guy that was behaving like a crazy person, but I feel for him because he was very scared. He's out chatting with, oh, they're fighting. Okay.
I'm telling you, everybody heard.
So, like Taylor said, I feel for the guy because I know what it's like to be panicked like that. I get nervous on planes, but you have to contain yourself. You know, you can't go slamming the doors.
So the injured guy is saying that all the people on the top thought he was saying come down, like come down, and that's when he got injured because he was trying to come down at the top to the bottom, and the guy slammed the door on him.
Okay.
So now they're having a full-blown argument about it with the staff members. This is delicious.
Okay, just a recap to be even more clear. What happened was the guy with the blue t-shirt, he was very nervous. He's the one that grabbed the life jacket first. He was getting very nervous about the waves. And then eventually he like sprung from his seat. The door is like a latch, right? So he flung the door open, and there's a top section where other people are sitting and also where the captain is. And he like flung the door open and then went up there and he yelled, you need to slow down, to the captain, which is an insane thing to say. And then, but the people up there couldn't hear him because it's like windy and really loud. So they thought he was saying, you need to come down. So then blue shirt guy comes back down to his seat, still super paranoid. And the guy in the black shirt starts coming down the ladder, and the guy in the blue shirt slams the door shut right on his arm, and he's bleeding. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
If this was Drag Race, this would be the best drama of all time. Like, this is incredible. I'm just eating my popcorn like, oh my god, I love it. I am fed.
So we are officially back at the car now. I know I closed off the vlog earlier, but I'm closing it off again. We'll see you guys in the next vlog, which will most likely be the Bali vlog or the Lombok vlog. But I hope you like this one, and subscribe to the channel if you liked this video because it really helps us out and helps us keep traveling. Bye.
The man who had a panic looked exactly like Beaker from the Muppets. He just had the face of a man built of panic and terror. He looked exactly like this.